Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Castagna hurtling down that right flank. Luca Bacchio. Now here's the delivery. Rodri. Pedri. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia. Long ball upfield.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tielemans. Oh, good spread. That's a throw. And it's Castagna. Onana. Now who's going to be first to this? Rodri wins the duel this time. Mikel Oyarzabal. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Eric Garcia. Played out to the right. Llorente. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Tielemans, gently done. That has been cut short. Laporte.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it's Llorente. Can he latch on to this? Good ball, good take. Spain can't seem to retain possession. Out to the right. And here's Llorente. Rodri. Lovely. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Teat can get it clear. Doku absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
De Kalpa. Doku running with the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Strong running down that left flank. De Kalpa's cross. There are a few waiting for it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Llorente tries to clear. And here's De Bruyne. Can he deliver? Doku. Lovely bit of skill. De Bruyne crosses. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Over to the left. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne shifted upfield. Now it's Doku. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Ruiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. That has been knocked clear. Luca Bacchio. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Grimaldo, too strong for his opponent there. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Moved on forwards. Doku. And it's De Keita. Can he get onto this? Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Mikel Oyarzabal. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. De Kalpa. Doku. Proves too strong. Good defending, albeit. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
Spain. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Doku. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Clipped into space. Yamal looking to run onto it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Llorente. Oh, that's neat. That's a promising run he's making on the right. In by Llorente. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Doku. Oh, good ball. De Bruyne! There it is!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again. But while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Belgium have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Yamal. Goes down, but nothing given. Onana did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Doku. Doku. Could go all the way here. That's an excellent interception. Doku with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Luca Bacchio. Very nicely done. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. That's tidy. Time to deliver. And here's Tielemans. Tielemans is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. De Bruyne! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Belgium are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Fabian Ruiz, now he's got space here. Castagna getting this one clear. And it's Ruiz. And he's what? Off the ball! And that has been cleared. Yamal, and that's aimed into the middle. Well read, nice interception. Rodri.
Belgium are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Belgium, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break. Looking for a corner. They've played it short. Rodri. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Luca Bacchio. Onana. Doku, who does have an assist to his name. Great run on the overlap here. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne!
De Bruyne really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And it's Pedri. Eric Garcia. Mikel Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. And here's Yamal. Llorente.
Spain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Shot, surely! Castagna. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Tries to get it clear. And this could be a Belgian break. Well, that is a good challenge from him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Grimaldo, aim forwards. And here's Dani Olmo. Fabian Ruiz. Dani Olmo. Fabian Ruiz. Cross from Fabian Ruiz. Spain could have here their final chance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rodri. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And that is that. Spain perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.